Hello again, it's Noob, and today we get to have a bit of fun. This is a True Guard Safety and Security 3 out of 10 rating padlock. Even on the front, all the sales blurb is a bit lackluster. It can't really think of much to say about itself other than the fact it can be used for cabinets and storage. I mean, what else would you lock up? Everything's storage really, isn't it? General security, it says it's brass body resistant to the elements and hardened steel shackle. And you know, just by looking at this, that this is just a heap of junk. So why bother playing about with this? Well, there are always people who are new to my channel and aren't into the high security locks that we pick sometimes. So sometimes just good to show this type of lock, which you might get for a couple of pounds, a few dollars in a local store, are just not worth your time and effort. And also, do you know what? It is fun just messing around with these junky locks. And it's a nice break from those higher security padlocks and door locks and other things that we normally pick. So yeah, I always like to just show people now and again that you do have to sometimes spend a little money to just get a bit of security, because this type of stuff, it's just not worth the packaging. Genuinely, I think the packaging is far better quality than the lock itself. This lock is just trash, isn't it? So, even the edges are sharp on locks like this. Pro tip, if you see a key that looks like this, sort of unbranded and overly shiny, you just stay away from the lock. It says China. That isn't always an indication that it's going to be a bad lock. There's a lot of locks these days made in China which are pretty good. This, I don't think, is one of them. So there's a couple of things here. It does appear, I think, let's run the... not to have, yeah, a shielded core, which means, I wonder, can we get a shim at the top? Now, this isn't me picking the lock. This is me just pushing with the back of a pick the pins up. So I'm wondering whether I can just push these pins to whatever height they need to be and push that shim down the keyway. Oh, it appears that I can. So I'm trying to, what I'm doing is I'm basically just pushing up on the pins in any way that I can to try to advance this shim down the core. You'll see it's gone in quite far. Now, if it's gone far enough, hopefully I just need to find a turning tool of some kind which will fit this small keyway. We can just open it up like that. I mean, that is your first sign that it's absolute junk. The other one is, yep, I rarely see this. This is one of the only locks that I've seen for a very long time where you only have one shackle pull, which means that if you're going to shim it open for, using padlock shims, and I do have a couple here, you should just be able to do it from one side. So push that down, open it up, and we're already in. That's some dust, I think, from previous padlock shimming. But, well, after that terrible performance, I don't think that raking this with our triple P... Oh. So there you go. Another example of you get what you pay for. And if you know what to spot, you can see this type of junk padlock a mile off. And there's so many much better options for a few pounds more. Don't waste your money on stuff like this. Anyway, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, leave a like. If you've got any comments, leave them below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. If you like this video, want to see more like it, then please do consider subscribing. It really helps my channel out. And of course, I will see you all next time.